Okay, good morning everybody.
Good morning.
So for today I'm very happy to see you all. So we're standing here to present our material about the strategic business action. Okay? Okay, so the first one is definition of strategy of business action. The strategy action plan explains how to turn your strategy into reality. So in other words, strategy action is the way you make your idea become a reality, for how to turn your strategy into reality. So in strategy action, you have to make action or you have to make movement to achieve your goals in your business. Okay, that's the definition of strategy of business action.
So the next is, why do you need a strategic action plan? Rita, can you rate this?
It helps your three goals
Maximize
resources
resources.
and make better decision
Increasing
in good organization efficient and effectiveness as expert and your strategy.
Yes,
Udah
right.
dua mata matamu.
Jangan kau kayak gitu. Yes, right. We need this
Belum.
to priority a strategic action plan. But before that, we creating an action plan give you a clear guide to success. For the health priorities, goals, maximize researchers and make better decision, increasing your organization's efficiency and effectiveness as you execute on your strategy. So, while I as a large language model don't operate in the same way as individuals or organizations that typically require strategic action plans, the concept can still be applied to my development and use this. It helps to strategic action plan. The next slide.
Okay, so this is the example of make a strategy action plan. So the first one, you have to have the objective, what you want to advance or what you want to increase. For the example, is increase shareholder value. And the second one is action time items. So how to what the item about the object you can write down. Okay, and the third is description. So in this table, you have to describe your action or about your objection. And the fourth is owner. Okay, and the fifth is start date. So you have to make your goals and you have to membuat suatu tenggat waktu or deadlines, and when you want to start that action and when you want to end the action. For example, in this February 25, 2009. So the end date is July to 12 and 2019. So they have 5 months perbedaan untuk to make the process of action plan. Okay, so and the first and the last thing is percent complete. So in this table you have to write down the process or the update about your action plan. How far your process will be get the goals. Like kita harus mencantumkan kira-kira action kita ini, strategi kita ini udah sampai berapa persen, seperti itu. That's the last thing, percent complete. Okay, so the they have a steps of a strategic action plan. The first one is create a strategic plan. Before you want to make a strategy, you have to know what the goals for your business. For the example, you want to make your business to be big, like from the small business to be a famous business. You have to think about some strategy or create a strategy to make your dream come true. For example, you want to make your business like famous, so the strategy you have to maybe you have to develop your product or your place in your business or your relationship or network, something like that. And then determine how to accomplish your strategy. So we have to know how to achieve our strategy, how to get our goals from our strategy. So the third is name names. This is the step to define who is responsible for their job desk. You know that you have in business you have a team, right? So in every strategy you have to choose one person to responsible about one job. It's including the who is the report, like semua kegiatan daripada setiap strategi itu harus ada yang melaporkan. Who's the president, harus ada yang menjelaskan, mempresentasikan. So that's the name of names. And the fourth is draft timelines. Draft timelines ini this draft timelines is how we give our team, every person in our team to make their own deadlines. Like for the example, I give Beta one job desk, and I talk to Beta, you have fix it for 1 week, like that. So we have to make our team timelines so that we'll be more responsible to to fix the job. Okay, so the 5 is allocate resource. The allocate resource is about every strategy has multiple interdependencies, and you'll need to figure out what land, who is needed to reach your goal. This same as the names. We give their own jobs. And the 6 is implement. You have to make sure that your team can implement your strategy. In other words, your team must be understand about your strategy. So tak mungkin kita nyuruh orang, tapi orang itu nggak ngerti dengan apa yang harus dikerjakan. So we have to make sure that our team understand about our strategies, so they can implement it in the action for achieve the goals. And the 7, the last but not least, is celebrate wins. In every small shift, you have to appreciate your team, because in every to make a good strategic action plan, they need hard work. So you have to appreciate your team. Like sekecil apapun progres yang udah didapat dari strategi action plan itu, dari action yang udah dilakukan oleh tim kita harus wajib untuk mengapresiasi, menghargai setiap kerja keras mereka. Don't be like you're very full or apa namanya mengatakan bahwa
Say what?
say about that she's a very fool or something bad word. Don't do that because every people in your team do their best. Okay,
So
so
that's the thing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
yeah, that the celebrate wins. Okay, the next is
Okay, the next is after all that explain our strategy action. This is an example. It can be hard to tie the concept of the strategy action plan to the reality, so we have used this inspiration and trail guides versus action plan. This is the example. The need to be concrete example. For the first is town of Morris, Wild, and Z. Everyone, you know this example?
I'm not familiar with those.
No.
No. Okay, I can explain for you. So, town of Morris, Wild, Nancy, and uses a clean, easily navigable format to outline its a strategic action plan. The initiatives tap in a particular explain what action the city is taking to reach its goals, including steps, milestones, and percent complete. The next is have a city of Cambridge on. It's in their summary report. Cambridge clearly links strategic action to initiatives. Each initiative has a status indicator to show progress at action plan. This ensure of both city employees and citizens know what's being done to reach goals and how the city is progressing. Okay, the next is the in conclusion. Okay, Olin, can you read this?
Okay, sure. A good strategic action plan is clear, current, and detailed.
Yes. The conclusion for our material today is a good strategic action plan is a clear, current, and detailed. And then a good strategy action plan is a clear, current. That means that even people who miss the company strategy meeting should be able to read it and know exactly what to do, how, and when. It also specific, measurable, and relevant. It sets a straight path toward your target destination and does not divide. Okay, so that's all about our presentation. And if you have question, okay, for the first is better
Wala yung katawa.
For group 3, Nona and Ray. So, my question is, how is process of developing an action business strategy carried out? And how do you measure our action, the effectiveness or success of strategy in action business strategy?
Okay, thank you. Okay, next,
wait. We have to write down
your question.
yes.
Okay, wait a minute. Can you
Basically,
repeat?
Okay, my question is, how is the process of developing
How is
process of developing
process
of developing
developing
an action business strategy?
an action business strategy?
Clear.
strategy.
Okay, thank you, Bunda Clara. So the next is Unelapa.
So here's the thing, mate. I have this question really is beneath my shadow of doubt. So I can assure that really problem for me. How can we prove this become the objective truth that we as a student never run a business and say such a thing like strategic action planning? And we can guarantee or maybe grasp that this is the way we can do it. You know what I mean?
How do we can approve as a
How
student?
we can approve? What is the proof? This is the best way to make strategic action planning. While we as a student never run a business before, it's like you give a suggestion to your friend. You never engage in a relationship like you have a girlfriend, but you take some advice from your friend. He never have a boyfriend atau girlfriend. You know what I mean? Misalnya seperti ini, aku nggak pernah pacaran, tapi aku minta saran dari orang pernah pacaran, seperti orang membuat gitu. So, pertanyaanku apa bukti bahwa kita bisa menjadikan ini sebagai student action plan? Padahal kita sendiri belum pernah gitu. Sebenarnya mau bertanya sama kemarin, cuma karena cepat banget kemudian.
Okay, thank you, Unil. Okay, for the next is Leonie.
Okay, thank you for your group. My
Yeah,
question
okay.
is, how do you ensure that every team member is involved and has a clear role in implementing the business action plan? In bahasa, bagaimana Anda memastikan bahwa setiap anggota tim terlibat dan memiliki peran yang jelas dalam pelaksanaan action plan business?
Okay, can you send the question?
Okay, so the first section we get three questions. We gonna be two sections for today. Okay, so I will answer the question from Beta. How is the process of developing an action business strategy carried out, and how do we make sure our assess the effectiveness our success our strategy in our action business? So the first, how is process of developing an action? So this is the reason why we need to make this person complete. Because in this person complete, you may know the progress, the update about your action. In this example, this at 24%. So that means it's not close with your target. Maybe your target is 100%. So maybe in this report you make 3 bulan pertama or the 2 bulan pertama sesudah melakukan aksinya. This is the percentage about the action. So we have to look at the 5 months ending. Jadi kita harus melihat nanti di akhirnya. Kalau misalnya presentasinya tetap segini, that means our strategy is not success. So we have to make a new plan, like last material strategy plan. So we have to make a new plan, and we make a new strategy to get our action. Where the weakness from our plans, or where the weakness from our strategy. So that's we have to develop, or we have to give more action for that weakness. So contohnya kayak di mana kekurangan dari strategi kita, di mana kekurangan dari perencanaan kita, apakah ada yang kurang di bagian contohnya pemasaran. Jadi kita harus memperhatikan fokus pada bagian pemasaran. Nah, tadi kan bagaimana kita bisa tahu itu efektif atau sukses ya dari percentage complete ini, dan melihat dari the result in the end. Jadi hasil akhirnya itu bagaimana, apakah sesuai dengan goals kita, sesuai dengan yang mau kita capai. Nah, kalau tidak sesuai berarti itu tidak efektif. Kembali lagi kepada plan. Kita harus mengganti plan kita, harus mengganti strategi kita. Oke, you get it? Okay, thank you.
Dia ada apa keluhan sakit
Kayak kemarin tuh yang bilang kalau visi atau misi atau goals kita tuh berjangka panjang. So itu kan kalau dia belum sampai 100% kita mengganti ke strategi baru. Apakah itu langsung ganti atau ada visi misi itu yang berjangka panjang? Kan ada yang sebenarnya namanya kan jangka panjang untuk visi misi nggak boleh langsung ini nggak sesuai langsung berubah gitu kan?
Okay. That's the complaining ya. Jadi kan memang dibilang planning itu visi dan visi itu tuh tidak bisa diubah seenakan kita. Kalau misalnya strateginya nggak nyampe 100%, nggak bisa nih harus berubah visi, harus berubah misi kan. Memang benar seperti itu. Tapi kita ingat lagi yang dibilang Mentor Vika bahwa saat pergantian era, kan dulu contohnya nih kita mau buat bahwa visi perusahaan kita ini harus kayak ini. Padahal sekarang kan sudah dari yang manual ke digital. Jadi yang kita ubah itu bukan visinya, tapi strategi untuk mendapatkan goalsnya kita seperti itu. Kan kita mau mempromosikan, mungkin dulu kita mempromosikan bisnis kita atau produk kita melalui dari flyer atau koran. Nah sekarang kan ini sudah ada digital. Nah kita memanfaatkan digital tersebut untuk mencapai marketing yang sudah kita yang sudah menjadi bagian dari strategi kita. Jadi bisa menggunakan flyer, bisa menggunakan dari promosi di media sosial seperti itu. Bukan misinya yang kita rubah, tapi visinya, but the strategy. Ya, oke, welcome. Ini sesi pertama. Oh, ada kirim.
Udah. Oh, belum tuh. Kali ada dua.
Okay, I will answer the question from Ulil. The question is how can kan dia ngirim pesan. How can we prove that this is the best way to do while we are students that have never run business before? It's nonsense. Just like we take some advice from people who are never in relationship, like having a boyfriend or girlfriend. Then we take that advice to get a girlfriend or boyfriend. That's the analogy. The analogy I assume. Actually, like in the last topic about the business plans, we have to ask some advice from who person get the experience about that business, right?
I mean, just the word, you know.
But in we as a student, we don't have that experience, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have that experience. We want to make a business. So we need a strategy.
Yeah, we need strategy. But what is the proof that is the best way?
When you ask your friends or people, that's the part of strategy. Like, oh aku nih mau maju ke depan. Sebenarnya kayaknya strategi ini bagus, tapi aku harus tanya orang. Jadi when you ask,
contact is student, you know.
Yeah.
Student.
Okay, a student. But when you
Have a friend, right?
Mhm.
Then you take some advice from this girl. Not an expert.
just
Yeah.
student and
Just
student.
Kan kita kan Ladani ini kan mempelajari ini. Terus bagaimana sih cara membuat strategic plan, action plan yang benar? Terus you jelasin kan enggak? Terus apa buktinya bahwa ini benar gitu kan? Ini sebagai student. Gitu.
Yeah, based on the research, based on the experience for the owner, the founder about the founder business.
Oh.
All that people, all that person, of course, make a strategy to make to achieve their business, their goals.
Okay.
Sama seperti kita, gimana ya? Contohnya nih, kita mau dapat juara. Nah, dia mau dapat juara. Jadi strateginya apa? Belajar kan? Nah, seperti itu juga. Jadi walaupun we as a student don't have that experience, gimana ya cara penjelasannya? Ya, secara umumnya itu gimana ini bisa terbukti ini betul strateginya? Gimana bisa terbukti? Ya, kita
kan kita kan
mempelajari.
ambil sumbernya dari internetnya. Yang internetnya nanti orang juga.
Ya.
Sekarang tanyanya lagi, apakah yang nanti itu pembisnis atau tidak?
Bisa jadi tidak.
Karena bisa jadi tidak, berarti yang semua subjek SMP-nya salah dong. Karena kan
Ya, dari mana
yang
ini?
dia mengarang gitu ya.
Oke, dari mana ini bisa keluar? Karena dari pengalaman orang yang sudah terlebih dahulu melakukan hal tersebut. Jadi, like share ilmu gitu loh. Kan kita sebagai contohnya nih businessman gitu kan, pasti ada yang nanya nih, gimana ya kiat-kiat strateginya untuk jadi apa? Nah, setelah di interview, muncullah ini strategi step by step. Nah, kenapa bisa di internet? Karena orang men-share lagi. Dan kenapa ini bisa? Mungkin di beberapa bisnis itu bisa apa ya namanya? It works. Kayak 100% itu bisa terlaksana. Nah, di beberapa bisnis bisa nggak terlaksana dengan baik strateginya. Jadi disitulah ada strategi lagi yang baru. Gitu ya.
Jadi strategi ini untuk bisnis yang apa aja? Apakah
All of your business.
semuanya? Jadi how in percent this business will work well?
Based on your goals. You have the goals.
Okay.
You have
say
to
it's based in our
Your
goals.
goals,
Okay.
yeah.
How it be the relationship between the goals and my strategy? Action.
The first one you have you get the goals, so you try to make that strategy can achieve your goals. Like you have to prepare your team. You have to prepare maybe the money. You have to prepare ya pasti kita untuk mencapai sesuatu kita harus mempersiapkan sesuatu kan. Ya tidak mungkin kita mengidam-idamkan sesuatu tapi kita tidak melakukan apapun. So back to the
Question.
your own action.
Ya.
Ya, kembali ke diri sendiri seperti itu.
Okay lah.
Oke, got it.
Okay.
Sudah. Oke, next.
Okay, for the next is question from the Lani. The question is, how do you ensure that every team member is involved and has a clear role in implementing the business action plan? So, in our PPT, don't share about how some case strategies from the question Leonie, but I can explain about how do you ensure that every team member is involved and has clear implementing in the strategy action plan. So the key strategy to ensure every team member is involved and has a clear role in the implementing a business action. For the first is do you know collaborative development? In the first, you can know what is the collaborative development, because the first is the key you can challenge is to make ensure every team member in the strategic action plan. In collaborative development, you have involved the team early and often. Is don't just present a pre-made plan. Instead, involve to them from the beginning, brainstorming and then ideas, discussing, challenge, and start creating the action plan from the strategic action. And the second, in the collaborative development, you have utilizes diverse perspectives. I'm sorry. The utilizes diverse is encourage diverse perspectives by including individuals to your team in the strategic action plan, and then that leads to a more comprehensive and well-rounded plan. And then the second from the key to make a member is ensure every team involved and has a clear. Number two is clear roles and responsibilities. Clear roles and responsibilities have the first is define specific and measurable tasks. It breaks down the action plan to smaller actionable steps with clear deadlines and ownership, and then assign it to each team member. And the second from the clear roles, that is line tasks with individual strengths and then development goals. So consider individual strengths and then development goals when assigning tasks. This leverage individual talents and provides opportunities for personal growth. And the third is there has some case to make a member group is effective communication. Effective communication is how communicated the plan clearly and consistently, and then have regular progress updates and open communication. So that's all about how we can ensure that every team member is involved and has a clear role in implementing the business action plan. Okay? Okay, thank you. And
Okay, we start to the second section. So, anyone?
question?
Okay, Cecil.
Okay, I want to ask the question. Sorry, the question maybe not in the PPT.
Okay.
So, how can companies foster a culture of problem solving and innovation to address challenge encountered during the implementation of strategic business plan action?
Okay, so your question is how can companies foster a culture of problem solving and then innovation to address challenge, encourage during the implementation of the strategic business plan action, right?
Yes.
So, companies can foster a culture of problem solving and innovation during the implementation of strategic business plan by, for the first, I can explain 10 the strategic business from the companies can foster a culture of problem solving your question. For the first is encouraging open communication. Is create an environment where employees feel comfortable sharing ideas, concerns, and potential solutions without fear of judgment. And the second is empowering employers is provide autonomy and decision making, innovative solutions, and take ownership of challenges. And the third learning innovation is acknowledgement and celebrate individuals and teams who demonstrated creativity, initiativity, and then successful problem-solving effort from the question. From the 5 is the fostering collaboration. It's encourage cross functional collaboration and diverse perspectives to generate innovative ideas and approach to problem solving in business action. The 6 is have establishing feedback mechanism. Implement process for gathering feedback from customers and others stakeholders to identify areas for improvement and innovation. And the 7 is have embracing risk taking. So embracing risk taking is encourage a culture where calculating risk taking is the encourage and failures are view as opportunities for learning and growth. And the 8 is have a leading leading by example. Is leadership shall demonstrated a commitment to innovation and problem solving by the actively participating in discussion, supporting new initiatives, and then championing a culture of continuous improvement. And the 9 is creating a learning culture. Is encourage continuous learning and development by providing opportunities for training, mentoring, and then knowledge sharing to enhance employees' problem solving skills and foster innovation. And the last is embedding innovation into process. So integrate innovation and problem solving into day-to-day operation and process to ensure that IT becomes a natural part of how the organization operates. And that's all about how can companies foster. I'm sorry, it's a kebanyakan ya. How can companies foster a culture of problem solving and innovation to address challenges and courage during the implementation of a strategic business plan action. Okay, Cecilia. Okay, thank you.
Any others?
Thank you.
Now you have that question.
What
Who
question
say
do
first?
you want?
Boleh lagi.
No.
Ini kan discussion section.
Maybe I can give a question and then
Ini discussing.
Yes.
Other
Discussion kan?
Yeah, but maybe
No
in
limitation,
this
bro.
group, they have
In
a,
knowledge, there's no limitation.
yeah, I know that, but
You know that for sure. Why you limit by question?